やエイリアンめまだまだ食らえよしいただきまだだ来い
Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios, weekly Wing It number 188, here on Rumble, YouTube, and the X Twitter. And starting off in that big box over there, to my right, your left, Mr. Frederick Gimon.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? How you doing tonight? I'm working on a commission piece for Wrangler here, and
It's looking great.
Detailing. Yeah, it's almost done. I'm just cleaning up the details. I got to add a little bit of light going through the open doors, and I think we might finish it during the show.
Yeah.
At least the pencils. I'm talking pencils.
Yeah. How much light are you talking? Because it is dark out at this point in the.
If it's dark out, I can do the opposite. I can.
That might make it even easier.
Well, I'll do street lights instead of massive sunlight.
Alrighty. And also joining us tonight, Mr. Chris Fisk, the creator of Infinitel Chronicles, The War of the Trees. I can't say it as cool as the guy in your trailer.
Yeah, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be trashing on the millennial writing, or this week on millennial writing ruins everything.
Yes, we Gen Xers can sit here and armchair quarterback the whole world.
Yeah, for me, it's not so much that it's the quality of the animation or even the writing. It's that same
the tone.
Yeah, it's that same. Let's vandalize another property. Let's make fun of it.
Oh yeah, we're going to get into that.
That's the entitled attitude that I, as the author, can do what I want with your petty little legacy, IP.
Whoa, another known property. Let's take it and use it as a soapbox for what. Actually, I don't know if they're doing that, but we've seen enough of that already.
Yeah.
Also joining us, Mr. Raven Nevermore. What's going on, Raven?
Hey guys, how's your week been?
Terrible. How about you?
Pretty good.
All 2 days of it so far.
Got a bunch of writing done over the last week.
Nice.
And just finished up a chapter, so that's good.
Nice.
Very cool.
Awesome. Well, I've just been doing some reading myself. My niece has written a couple of books, so I'm checking them out. Not published yet, so I guess you could say I'm kind of beta reading.
Oh, cool.
But I'm enjoying them so far. But none of it is published, so I guess I can't really talk about it. That'd be kind of in poor taste. So I'll leave that be. But I'm just gonna say I am impressed with what she's done. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So gonna check out the Golden Axe trailer, and I unfortunately I'm gonna say we're gonna be picking it apart. I'm almost certain of it. I've watched it once already, and I'm so sorry to say that because I would love to go, oh, cool, check this out, guys. Actually, let's start off with oh, cool, let's check this out. There is, let me open.
I saw somebody else review it, and I was just like, oh gosh, this looks awful.
Yeah,
Rick and Morty.
Over on Konami's YouTube page. By the way, can you hear me? I don't sound right in my headphones.
No, you sound fine.
Yeah, you sound right here.
Okay. Oh, you know what it is? There's a volume setting on the side of the headphones, and it was turned way down. That's why it didn't sound right.
Ooh.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to head over to Konami's YouTube page. They just released another trailer for Castlevania, so let's check that out before we start.
Oh, did they?
Talking about Golden Axe.
Oh, dude, I've been looking forward to this one.
Oh.
By the same people who make Dead Souls. Am I right? I always
Dead
fuck up the
Cells.
name. Huh?
Dead Cells, Evil
Dead
Empire.
Cells. I'm so bad, dude, with that name. I always fuck it up. But it's a great game. Nonetheless, like it's a platformer, a little bit of Metroidvania, Castlevania is going to be, but like the controls are so good on that game. It's crazy good.
Yeah. Christy's in the chat. She says, definitely first, because she posted that an hour ago before the show started. I don't know if she's hanging out there right now, but good to see you, Christy. Thanks for
If you're out there, Chrissy, welcome. Hello.
And Raven commented is a very close, just over an hour second.
Yeah, I just posted that.
All right, let me kill that background music, and we'll check out this trailer. So this is Castlevania Belmont's Curse English voice cast reveal trailer.
Violence, blood, mild suggestive themes.
Have they seen this show?
Mild suggestive themes. Wow. That's scary, man.
I suggest you kick that evil beast butt.
And it's at the bottom as well. Like it's like we got violence, then we're gonna up it. We got blood, then we're gonna up it. Mild suggestive themes.
Mild disclaimer.
The worst.
All right, let's see if there's anything new in this one. Here we go.
You're not the last Belmont anymore. I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night! And then some.
I just realized
Belmont, greatest of the vampire
She's
hunters.
got sass.
Okay, that was funny to watch, but I really hope that part is not in the game.
Oh, it's
No,
in there.
dude.
I got a feeling it's in there.
Dude, this isn't new, by the way. Rose
No?
Belmont? No, Rose Belmont.
Oh,
was
no,
yeah, she's the main character of the unreleased Dreamcast Castlevania. Have you ever played the prototype of that?
No.
Yeah.
Everybody
she
was thinking it was going to be Sonia Belmont, but
No, Rose was, yeah. That's, wow. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
who was this again? It was Abby Trott as Rose Belmont.
The night! And then some.
Trevor Belmont, greatest of the vampire hunters.
JB Blank.
Is it me or did she like totally miss her like clicking?
I don't know if it's like slightly off the sound in
Yeah, I could do
the
without it.
audio. Yeah. I'm really hoping that snapping is not in there, as it would be kind of
No.
tonal clash.
No. Yeah.
Darkness here I haven't felt in a long time. Not since Wallachia, 20 years ago, when Dracula returned.
You don't suppose JB Blank is a descendant of Mel Blanc, do you? No.
My
That would be
God,
cool.
Probably not.
who gave
That'd
him
be
that
cool.
cut shirt? Look at how what kind of like I don't know, you call that cleavage on a man? What do you call that?
Oh, I thought you meant the voice actor shirt.
No, the illustration of the character. It's like
Yeah, he's all like jacked underneath this like little doublet or jerkin.
mean,
or
What
whatever.
he needs is a lot of hair in the chest, and he's got that full 70s look.
well, he's got
Yeah,
no
he just
hair.
needs a medallion.
He's got the big collar and the long hair and the beard. So yeah,
What
we can
scares
get
me
the
is
70s
that
out of him.
he's a real hairy dude, but he has no hair on his chest, which means he's actually shaving his chest and he's showing everyone.
Maybe he's a competitive swimmer.
20 years ago, when Dracula returned.
Father always said Mother was a skilled magician, but I never expected these
Alejandra Reynoso. I wonder if I'm saying that right. As Sypha. Oh, Sypha's back. All right.
Who's Sypha?
Of course, Sypha is the girl boss from the previous series.
Sypha is that's Trevor's wife, right?
It's Belnades, yeah. She was a priestess or whatever, and then or not a priest, like a mage or whatever, but like in the animated series,
She
basically
did the magic.
yeah, and she utterly dominates. Like Trevor was worthless in that series, and
I was
even,
thinking of Castlevania 3.
yeah,
Which is actually the first chronologically. Go figure.
Yep.
But because remember, you could play as Trevor, Grant, Alucard, or I thought Sypha was the woman with the magic in that one, wasn't
Yep,
she?
I thought so. Yeah, and in the animated series though, like, so you'd think that Alucard would be like the main dude because he's like basically Dracula, but just 2.0. And nope,
He's Drac Jr.
Yeah, apparently Sypha, it's just like, wow, like we don't need the other guys if you're just gonna put this character in here.
Now Alucard, he's technically not undead, right? He's only like half undead, quarter dead, or something. Because
he's
Dracula's
dead.
his dad, but his mother was a living human.
Yeah, I mean technically he'd be a Dampier or whatever.
Yeah, he's kind of a hybrid.
Yeah, but he's basically for all intents and purposes, he's just a daywalker. He's a vampire.
Daywalker. Gingers have no souls.
He's so powerful.
Give me your soul, Belmont. You're a
Ray
Belmont.
Chase as the following.
For the glory of false!
Erica Lindbeck is Joan of Arc.
Oh,
A lot of sticks in there.
Yeah, don't you love how when they
can you
when
play
they
Joan?
get corrupt, when a character gets corrupted in this, suddenly they're like 3 times the size of their normal human form.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Joan is a villain. Oh, this is
Yeah,
terrible.
these are the enemies.
No.
From what I heard, I'm not absolutely certain. When you defeat her, she becomes an ally, not playable, but she becomes
An ally? She's like pro LGBTQ or what?
Exactly, yeah.
That glory of France actually slays. They picked a good one.
Your father and mother were fools to think.
Oh, cool.
Medusa.
Oh, dude.
Not only does she turn you to stone, but she talks your ear off.
They could
Yeah, and it's not naked anymore, damn it.
Oh, how fun. I've always wanted
Modding is the answer,
Carmilla.
Chris.
Yeah, Carmilla's the female. She's like the number 2. So
She likes red.
She's Drax's sidekick or a side
well,
piece.
she's Elizabeth Bathory, basically.
Oh, yeah. That's why her skin is so nice.
Yeah.
You are not the Belmont who slew Dracula over 100 years ago.
Okay, I'm already liking the sound of Death's voice there. What do you guys think?
I love the look, dude. It looks like a mix between 2D and 3D, man. It's hard to, because his scythe is turning around like a pure 3D object, and he looks like a well-hand drawn 2D figure at the same time. It's so beautiful, man.
You are not the Belmont who slew Dracula over 100 years ago.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
The colors look all watercolor.
Yeah.
A Belmont.
Okay, who's Isaac? Does Chris, do you know? Because I'm not familiar with this character.
I'm not familiar with him either. Sorry.
It might be a new character.
Oh no, it's a disgusting Critical Role character.
Liam O'Brien. I hope he's not. I hope he doesn't have the O'Brien curse from Star Trek.
What?
Then I
Coming to
O'Brien
Jeffries
must
too?
suffer. No, O'Brien must suffer. That just seems to be a rule of the series.
Well, he is a leftist, so you know.
Well, he did marry a hot Asian chick.
Until that, at first when I saw Keiko in there, is that it? Keiko, I think.
Yep, Keiko. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's cute. And then as the series went on, I'm like, I really don't like this woman. She's horrible.
Yeah, she became a school
such
teacher.
a horrible wife. She got full out possessed and became a villain for an episode. I remember
Yeah, because
that.
he got possessed by a Paul Wraith. And then there's an episode where it's actually the reveal is it's a clone O'Brien that they're using as like a secret agent or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, Keiko's just being a cunt wife.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, what is going on? It's like, listen.
Oh, so the clone had to deal with Keiko and couldn't take it?
He said, oh my God, you're so unloving and so distant. I'm like, oh, is that really out of the ordinary?
Yeah.
redemption. Never will I let another reach Lord Dracula.
I've never seen that character. What is a man?
What
Oh,
is it?
Graham
Graham
McTavish.
McTavish is Dracula. I didn't think we are going to see Dracula in this one, to be honest with you, because this is like what 30 years or something like that, or maybe 40 years. No, not even after Castlevania 3. So, I mean, I guess like bringing him back, it has to be at least 100 years before he can usually come back, I think.
Well, it's the blood moon or whatever part of the ritual.
Yeah, so it can be. So he has to wait 100 years to come back on his own, but his minions could probably force it and get him back.
Well, from what I understand, and I could be wrong in this because the narration was all in German, but if you watch the intro to either Rondo of Blood or Symphony of the Night, they explain that every 100 years he doesn't just naturally come back. His followers have to bring him back, and in many cases, it's not to his he doesn't want to come back. Like there are cases like if you listen to the dialogue at the end of or at the beginning of Symphony of the Night or the end of Rondo of Blood, where what's his face? One of the Belmonts, Richter, I think, takes on Dracula, and he's like, "You don't belong here, monster." And he's like, this isn't by my hand. I didn't want to be here.
I didn't ask to be born, okay?
Yeah, they brought me back, and they're going to keep bringing me back because this world is a terrible place.
Now I just see him as this resigned boss who keeps getting put in charge of a company he doesn't want. He shows up, his eyes is like, "Oh, can't you find a new job?"
When he says they keep bringing me back, they is Konami, right?
No, it's
for the sequel for the
Dracula. The cult keeps re-summoning him.
Yeah, well, because here's the weird thing: if you've actually like watched the shows or played some of the game, like
I've just played the Nintendo and Super Nintendo games.
Same here.
So he's an asshole, but he's not like yeah, sure, the murder and the monsters and all that crap, but at the beginning, humanity kind of pushed him into it. Like he wanted to live in peace, and then the villagers came and burned his castle down and all this shit.
Now that was in. I saw the first couple episodes of the Netflix series of season 1. I did see that part. I didn't know if that was canon to the game, or if that was their own take on it.
Well, so the followers of Dracula are actually the more of the villain than Dracula himself, or at least in the Castlevania series, because what they're doing is they're trying to bring him back to get his power. So they see him as like this god almost that can bless them or bestow them with powers of the night. And as much as people dislike the non-canon Kojima, the Lords of Shadow, it kind of explores that a little more, where it's like, You're doing this because you want to be, live forever. I don't think you understand what this curse really is. You're not living forever. You're just not dying.
Yeah, I guess there is a difference there.
There is.
Let's finish up this trailer and we'll chat about it before we get into Golden Axe.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse releases October 15th on all platforms.
Come and join the Belmont clan. It'll be fun, you'll see.
Come find us in the dark.
I wish I got the curse of Frederick's eyes for GTA 6.
Cool.
Yeah, that guy's
by the way, did anybody ever watch Captain N the Game Master back in the late 80s, early 90s?
Kevin? I thought I told you to see him.
Remember when Dracula from Castlevania showed up and that they gave him the full cartoon count accent? Blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Card. What are you doing? Blah.
Did you know that? So, did you notice how horribly inappropriate the animation artists were for that show.
What are you talking about? The princess was gorgeous.
Well, it was drawn by clearly like a pre-hentai because so they gave King Hippo, they gave him nipples, but they looked like baby pacifiers.
King Hippo is so weird. Why was the skin blue? I guess they like made changes because they had to. I hate saying this because we heard it during the whole Discovery coming out and Star Trek and all that. So many % different. They had to like make some distinguishing differences from the canon characters, like Mega Man being green and talking like this and saying Mega in front of every other sentence. Mega hi.
Or how about a kiss?
Yeah. Now that you remind me more and more of this show, I think it was a good thing I forgot about it.
Yeah, Simon Belmont is not a narcissist. He's also not a puffer.
Yeah, and then there was there's King Hippo, Eggplant Wizard, and of course Mother Brain. There was never any Samus, but we had Mother Brain, and she was voiced by the guy who did the voice of Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors.
And King Hippo was the guy from Punch Out, right?
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that with Kid Icarus. Hey, let's check over Derricus.
Yeah. And it was always a squeaky voice.
It's so cringe. Like, I thought it was cringe back when I was a kid, and it's even worse when
childhood trauma.
But then they had the episode where Zelda and Link teamed up with them and stuff. But it was kind of cool to see, even though the artwork was a little different, the same voices coming back. I did enjoy. I don't know if I'd enjoy it now, but at the time I did enjoy the Legend of Zelda cartoon that they did on Fridays.
Excuse me, princess.
Well, dude,
excuse me, princess.
I went into a deep dive on the making of that show. It's so interesting. They based the relationship between Link and Zelda on the Moonlighters.
Oh, Bruce Willis and
yeah,
and it worked too.
Except the difference is they gave Link like a personality of a 16-year-old because he is literally 15.
Yeah, but with all the "excuse me, princess," they better have Link say that line in some manner in the upcoming movie, even if it isn't like big and exaggerated. Like Link did it in the cartoon, just like Zelda correct him on something and he just muttered, "Oh, excuse me, princess," under his breath. Just something. Just throw that in there somewhere.
You mean like when Jim Carrey made a nod to Ugandan Knuckles in Sonic 3 or Sonic 2? Where he's like, "Yes, I will show you the way." Oh, God. Yeah, those Sega movie people, man, those guys, you gotta love them.
Yeah, but speaking of Sega, let's see, I gotta find that Golden Axe trailer. Yeah, and this is surprising me because Sega clearly, like when everybody complained about the Sonic movie, how Sonic looked, they went in and they fixed it.
Yeah, this is because it's a third party, and Sega is notorious for allowing third parties to absolutely destroy their properties.
Dude, they licensed a porno officially.
Really?
You didn't know this?
No, there's an official Sega porno?
Sonic, specifically. And they were so broke. They were like at the bottom of like their what they've ever been, and like they couldn't raise any funds, and so this porn company came in and can we license Sonic? And it was like, and they were like, yeah, fuck it, do it. You can go.
Well, they should have gone for Knuckles because he's an echidna, and you know about echidna and genitalia, right?
Doubleheader, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, you gotta have a threesome with just two people.
So yeah, I believe you, Chris, when you say they don't really care who they license out to.
No, they destroyed. So Beast Rider, one of the Golden Axe games that came out, so Golden Axe 3 was so terrible in Japan that Sega of America said, no, you're not bringing that shit to our shores. Like, that's how bad Golden Axe 3 was for the Genesis or the Mega Drive. So it took over a decade for them to recover from that shitty game. So then they made Beast Rider. I think they sourced it out to like Secret Level or one of those like no-name third-party developers or whatever. And it was a disaster from the onset. People quit in the middle of production, like high-level people. And it became a complete like Charlie Foxtrot. That game was just garbage. So now they're recovering. Now we're almost 20 years later, and they're like, okay, now we can bring back Golden Axe again. So they're working on a 3D version brawler of Golden Axe 4. And it's that's what this show is supposed to help bolster interest to. And I think it's just going to damage the brand so badly that we're going to see absolutely abysmal sales of whatever comes with
it. It was a legit good game at some point in the arcade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the first one and Revenge of Death Adder are absolutely amazing, and everything else has been pretty shitty.
Yeah. Ask me a question. I believe that's one of the lines in this.
Yeah, it's it's so bad.
All right, shall we get this over with?
Yeah.
Let's
let the torture begin.
Man.
By the way, can everybody hear it okay? I didn't know if I had the volume. I'll crank it to full volume there.
Yeah, crank
just
it.
to make sure that the algorithm can notice the sound and peg us for copyright or whatever.
Time before history. In a land of...
See, it starts off actually looking kind of cool here.
Yeah, so
Time before history.
The art style is a little off for the tone, but
well here's the thing.
Looking okay.
Isn't the time before history?
Yes. But or prehistory. But here's something I can say right off the bat from my autistic levels kicking in. So the giant eagle is supposed to be the fiend's path from the game. It was never a forest. That was only the turtle, the wandering village that you encountered before you encountered the fiend's path. So that forest on the back of the eagle is incorrect. If you recall, you actually fought undead that crawled out of the scabs of the skin while you were basically fighting in the parted feathers of the eagle.
In a time before history.
Yeah. So this part, that's bullshit.
In a land of might and magic, when evil rises, heroes...
Might magic.
Why did he have a gap in his teeth? Or is he missing a tooth from a brawl?
Looks like a
I hope
gap.
that's what it is.
No,
he's not Nigerian.
If it was missing a tooth, it wouldn't be so centered.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he can be like Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he gets electricity powers to fix the gap.
It undone your Nigerian gene damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the art style. I'm not knocking the artists. They're following models, but
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but even if the art style wasn't great, if the show itself looked like it could be good and interesting, I can deal with it. To a point, but as those of you who already saw the trailer, you already know what's coming.
Heroes rise harder on their trusty purple mutant thingies.
The chicken leg.
Yeah, on their purple mutant thingies. Total tonal clash right there off the bat with what Golden Axe is supposed to be.
That's fourth wall breaking, like, winking at the camera.
Oh my God, it's them!
Yeah, by the way, I'm not familiar. Who is this character supposed to be? I don't remember him in the game.
The tag along kid.
It's an insert. It's not a real character. It's for the show. He has a gap in his teeth too.
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
Maybe they're related.
I'm a huge
I don't think the gal looks anywhere
They got the same
as the
nose,
gal
too.
in the game.
Yeah, now that's actually kind of cool. Something like that being like in the opening sequence or end credits would be kind of neat. If that's actually in the story itself, that's little.
That looks like an awesome character selection.
Heroes, Axe, Tyrus,
just like in the first Golden Axe game.
Now, what's wrong with her face?
What's wrong with every part of that illustration?
She's been made masculine. She doesn't look
Oh,
like.
yeah.
I don't think she looks anything like the character in the game.
That's
Not
a
at all.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not that, but shouldn't they be like the whole point of their costume designs in the first game was to make them kind of more visually distinct?
What the fuck's
in
going
that,
on with her loincloth?
Yeah, she doesn't have a loincloth. Like, where did that come from?
In the first game, is really pixelated.
No, well, that's the thing is, in the first game, you can zoom in the graphics, you can even refine it with AI and shit. She's basically wearing a bra and panties, and they're white with red outlines. And they actually, the Japanese version versus the American version, I got both of them. In the American version, they gave her like granny panties, so her butt's kind of covered. And in the Japanese version, her cheeks are hanging out.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
The Japanese are so based, man.
Achilles, level up to save the kingdom of Uria from the evil giant Death Adder.
To defeat Death Adder, we need an
He's got a gap in his teeth too.
Did he?
So
yeah,
I can't tell. Is this a game or a cartoon?
It's a cartoon.
Okay,
Based on a game from 1980. Was it 89?
I think so.
Yeah,
it's part of the System 16 games.
To defeat.
See?
Oh, he's straight up missing teeth though.
Yeah,
but his two front teeth is a gap. That's not even missing teeth.
Yeah.
That's a gap. It's
but he's only got one bottom tooth.
Yes.
What the fuck?
They all have
Why'd they
gaps
make him
in their
look at-
teeth.
Yeah, Gillis was one of my favorite characters. How'd they fuck him up this bad? Like, he looks gross.
Death Adder, we need an actual.
They all look kind of gross.
No, you just saw his other teeth. It's definitely supposed to be a stupid gap.
What's that?
What the fuck?
That's a Hammer brother who's also got a gap in his teeth.
Yeah, Tony
okay,
Pickles
has a gap too.
don't have gaps. Okay?
Is everybody Nigerian? What the hell?
I have to make them all.
It's the style.
I mean,
as soon
cool
as
possible.
As soon as they turn 18, they get to go to the dentist to have a tooth removed.
By the way, that
Proves they're an adult.
that frame looks terrible drawing.
Yeah, this looks like the Wanda Gamelon kind of animation right here. Holy shit.
Series of progressively harder enemies until we have a big final battle with Death Adder. And then we kill him for good.
Till he's dead. All the way.
Kill him until he's dead.
Dead all the way? Who talks like that?
Apparently a dwarf in this show.
No, that was the barbarian who said that.
It was Tariq, yeah.
Oh, was
until he's dead all the way.
Yeah, the dwarf has one line and then the barbarian has the other line.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Till he's dead. All the way.
Oh, you're right. Because it started off with him saying it, but it was on it was on this scene when he started talking.
Yeah, I just saw him finish.
So I assumed it was him talking.
Yeah, I assumed it was the other guy because he
Fire magic!
Yeah, that's what she says.
Hoping I could join your quest.
Why don't you go first?
Found a trap on the first try.
And so our heroes fight all.
This is not the Golden Axe tone at all.
Look at the Hammer Brothers.
Yeah, this is for nobody. Somebody got assigned this and was not a Golden Axe fan, and they're like, okay, we'll make it modern.
That's the whole thing. If you're familiar with the content, they don't want you making anything.
What was that, Raven?
You know what they've been doing with all the movies and stuff is if you know the content, then you're compromised and you can't be useful to
they don't want to
producing
hire
a movie
you,
or whatever.
Yeah, we're making a skin suit here, folks.
Because you'll basically push back whenever they make a stupid decision.
Like this entire thing.
Like the entire show.
Yeah.
So you might as well not hire anybody that knows it.
Dude, AI is going to democratize animation, and these studios are done.
This art style is so ugly.
Better be the final one.
Legendary kill.
Oh, Kronos.
Huh?
Look, he has a gap too.
Yeah, that's Kronos from Golden Axe 3 that never made it to America. And they're basically, they're gonna make him like a gay furry bait.
Oh no!
It's just what us
Lion-O.
kitty cats do.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited, I'm gonna throw up.
Because we're
And notice
us.
she's
Sorry.
rescuing the barbarian out of the, when they're jumping out, she's carrying the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
She's got man shoulders.
She is
Look at that.
weird.
Oh, help me. Help me. I'm a worthless man.
Yep.
Look at it.
I can't look at that
Because
anymore.
We're
Oh.
us. Sorry, we don't
Oh.
have a group name. We were barely getting along
Oh.
until 8 minutes ago. Sega!
Go back, frequency. Pause.
Did she just shout Sega?
Yes. She
Yep,
just shouted Sega.
She also called their band Us.
Frequency. Go back.
How far?
There. It's a mine, baby.
Yeah. No, she has a V-shaped torso like a dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's got
boy.
broad fucking shoulders.
He found Captain Winky!
Yeah, that is.
Because
Look at that. If you were to take the hair off of that, okay, and gave it a short haircut, from this shot, would you think that was a man or a woman?
I would
Yeah.
think that's the dude from a Disney cartoon.
I don't think
Yeah.
The classic Disney cartoon, anyway.
I don't know. She looks like your typical Hollywood actress.
we're us. Sorry, we don't have a group name. We were barely getting along until 8 minutes ago. Sega!
Chop first. Ask
Sega!
questions later.
What else would you do
See,
with an axe?
ask questions
Yep,
later.
I saw it.
Yeah, this is terrible. Not only that, they spelled it AX instead of AXE.
Did it-
Yeah,
Well,
because
I
his
think
name
his-
is.
his name is Axe, spelled AX.
I thought
Oh,
it
no.
was AXE.
AXE. Look, X
Oh,
question.
AX.
Later.
What else would you do with an axe?
I don't know.
Oh, so this is targeted to black people, I
Whoa,
guess.
like the game? Heck yeah. Let's freaking go.
Look, apparently Nigerians.
Nah, she would have to be really fat that way.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a hit in Minnesota, guys.
Not enough beans and bananas, rice milk.
Yeah, this is
All right.
this is
Now we
cultural
gotta do it.
vandalism.
We got to do it. Comments. Right here at the top.
You
We don't
just
know
come
how
in.
to be sincere. A cry for help named Golden Axe.
Oh, I do got a story for us to follow this up with.
Oh, yeah?
Can you zoom in a little bit there?
I
They're hard to see. I
Yeah.
think Control Plus or
Yeah,
oh,
or control
there's
the
a way to
mouse
do
wheel.
that?
Yeah, control the mouse wheel or alt in the mouse wheel.
Alt in the mouse wheel.
Yeah, it's either control or alt with the mouse wheel, and then or
Oh,
you can,
no
if you're
kidding.
using.
I never knew that. I have a new superpower. Thank you.
So
and then Control 0 to reset it.
Yep.
We don't know how to be sincere. Cry for help. Okay. I've lived to see Adult Swim become the kiddie pool.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Transvestisaurus.
What the F did they do to my Gilius?
I know. I'm with you. Like that was my favorite dude.
That's Jack Nimble 42. What are we? Some kind of golden axe?
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Let's see. Someone says, "Heck yeah, let's freaking go!" Fire everyone in that writer's room and then sue them too. This is.
Yes.
All right, I'm just going straight down off the top. All right. I'm not cherry picking. I'm going straight down.
This is awesome.
When Death Adder got defeated, his last words were, "You really are the golden axe." Gilius dies. Whoa, like the game? Not even close at all.
Nope.
Golden Axe gets an animated series. Yay! It's funny. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
There's not one. Are we seeing not one good comment yet?
Nope.
Turning our childhood beat 'em up into a comedy is crazy.
Yep.
I quit drinking, but after seeing this trailer, I have started again. Thanks, Paramount.
Yeah.
Real American.
So this is where the fired writers from Rick and Morty went.
That's an insult to the Rick and Morty writers, to be honest.
The only part of this that gave me hope is the fact that I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled through the comments and couldn't find a single one that didn't hate this.
Fucking hell.
After watching this trailer, I need a palate cleanser. I think I'll play the original Golden Axe games and just forget that this exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like something you see on TV in GTA 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember all those parody cartoons on the TV?
Yeah.
Hold up, that's an insult to fucking GTA 5.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Like Prince's bubble gum is a fucking way more peak than this. Okay.
Whoa, what the flip? Was that something somebody said in the trailer and he's just quoting it? Because you got quotes around it.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Has David Ellison actually played a video game?
Dude, yeah, this is awful.
Very anime fan on prom night feel to this trailer. I'm not familiar with the anime.
Somebody didn't go to their prom. That's what it means. It means if you're an anime fan, you're a loser who never got to go to your prom.
In other words, he's insulting the trailer.
Yes.
Please stop pissing on my childhood.
Yeah.
Why do most media feel the need to be ironic and sarcastic? It's okay to be sincere once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been decades since we had something that's, it's not trying to be like a fucking tongue-in-cheek joke, Marvel humor bullshit.
No, I blame Joss Whedon. That's the genesis of it.
But the problem is, Joss Whedon knew what he was doing. Everybody's trying to emulate him, and they don't know how. They don't have his talent.
They saw the success of Buffy, just like we're seeing with the success of Rick and Morty, and they're just replicating. They're giving you the "we have it at home" meme. The Temu version. Like this is just terrible.
Yeah.
Don't make your own shit. Don't rip off what others have done successfully.
Eisen Bison says 4.5 thousand likes to 5.4 thousand dislikes. In case anyone was wondering,
I'm surprised it's that many likes. To be honest.
Yeah. They're paid bots.
Yeah.
This guy says, who remembers going to the video store in the 90s as a kid to rent a Disney cartoon, only to find out it's a fake, low-quality cartoon by some random studio? This reminds me of those cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when Cinderella had an S in its title and it turned out to be a porno.
Like, who is this for? I'm 39 and it's not for me, and I played the games when I was a kid.
Yep.
Oh, shit, that's brutal.
Concord, the animated series.
Brutal.
Wow.
I don't think I need to keep going through this for the. I thought there would be some people who would at least come and say, "Well, I'm going to give it a chance," or I thought there would be like at least a few people who would like.
Nope.
At least mindlessly go, "Hey, cool. I'll like check it out."
Comment. Have fun getting deeper in debt with this, Paramount.
Yep.
Oh yeah. They're done.
Horrible writing. I fear they showed us the funniest bits that sadly weren't very funny.
You know what infuriates me the most out of this, guys, is that Sega and Paramount will get the wrong message from this thing's failure. They'll go, "Oh, Golden Axe isn't a viable property. We're never going to make anything Golden Axe again."
I'm afraid
it has
you're
nothing
right.
to do with Golden Axe. Yeah.
How long before some indie goes, you know what, I'm going to do it better, and then puts out their own fanfic of Golden Axe that just blows this away?
That's basically what happened with Sonic the Hedgehog. So after dismal Sonic games came out, and their sales were going down and down and down. Like, remember Sonic Episode 1 or whatever, like Sonic 4 episode, like those games were garbage, dude. And they were losing value in that until this guy goes by the name, his handle was like Headcanon or whatever. And he ended up making like Sonic fan games. Like he decompiled the game and made his own, like, reverse engineered Sonic the Hedgehog games, and he made it was like Sonic Mega Mix or whatever, and a couple other ones. And people like in the Sonic community were like, "Holy shit, these are really good games." Sega actually saw that and went, "Hey, you want a job?" And they let him make Sonic Mania. So that one Sonic game that came out within the last decade that like blew sales records numbers was made by a fan.
That's awesome. But I mean, Sega actually has the reputation for listening to its fans and also, letting fans make their fan tribute games and stuff. They unlike certain other Japanese law firm that happens to make video games. But I mean, Sega usually is pretty receptive from what I've seen to the fans. When they screw up, they try to fix it. When fans want to say, "Hey, let's do something right," Sega tends to let them do it and even acknowledge it. So,
well, did you guys hear about like the counter argument that people were posting on Twitter, or at least X, about why like Golden Axe is suitable to not be a serious, dark and gritty cartoon, and that it should be a comedy? Okay, so here's a little
interesting.
Okay, so back in the day when Sega started making arcade games, they made the System 16 boards, and they made just a couple of games I can think of off the top of my head. They had Golden Axe, Altered Beast, and Alien Storm. And the thing is these games were, they had a serious undertone. Like the Altered Beast was basically the story of the Grape of Persephone, the Greek story about how Persephone is stolen by Hades and brought into the underworld, and then Ceres or Demeter, like basically gets a hero to go in there and get her back, and that's how the Four Seasons exist. Well, that's what Altered Beast's story was, and the Japanese just kind of mistranslated it and everything, and made it Neff, and he stole Athena and turned her into a dove and all that weird shit. But if you ever won Altered Beast in the arcade, the ending credits, so after you rescue her from Neff and everything and they get together, it goes into this weird title crawl where it turns out the entire game was just a stage play, and you see all the people like in costumes. You see like a dude pulling off, like he's like getting out of like one of the monster costumes and shit. So like even the werewolf guy pulls off his mask. It was all just like a comedic stage play. They're winking at the camera, and that was like its zany ending. And then with Golden Axe, they actually kind of went a little step further to go the whole fourth wall breaking. And after the scene where you rescue the king and queen or whatever from Thulsa Doom, Axe Battler, it goes into this title crawl where all of a sudden you see a bunch of kids standing in an arcade, and all the monsters jump out of the arcade machine at them and then chase them down the street. So it's like an entire, it's a zany, like, fourth wall, all the enemies are coming out of the arcade chasing the kids. Isn't that funny? Slapstick. And then Alien Storm was, these alien people that were, these humans that were fighting against an alien invasion that were mutating people and all this shit. At the very end of the game, they cooked all the aliens and turned them into hot dogs and sold them from their roach coach. Like that was the zaniness. And they did that intentionally, because
but that's after the fact, not during the body of the thing.
Yeah, not during the actual core of the game experience, but the post credits or the credits scene. And they did this intentionally because very few people actually got to see those events. So they made them so out of left field that only the people that actually won the games could actually describe the ending.
And when they did, their friends probably went, "Nah, you're making it."
Yeah,
up.
Exactly. Yeah, so when they made the home ports of these games, when the Genesis had Golden Axe, Altered Beast, and Alien Storm and shit, they took out those zany ending sequences and made them more appropriate to the tone of the game. And they did that because they were, with the understanding that more and more people would see these endings. The audience was intended to see this rather than, the arcade version where you're just basically trying to milk quarters out of people until they run out of money and go away, run out of lives. Yeah. So that was why there was the comedic elements in the arcade versions and not in the home versions. So when I hear these people saying, "But this," it's like, dude, it wasn't what you think it was. Like, that's not like it wasn't designed as a comedy. You know, like if you ever played Silent Hill,
If they wanted to have some fun with it, they should have gone with a tone along the lines of Hercules: The Legendary Journeys or something. Not this crap.
Well, Silent Hill had joke endings. They were Easter eggs. You had to do very specific things to get these endings. But there's no way you're going to tell me that in Silent Hill 2, which is one of the most horrifically depressing games I've ever played, when you hear this woman who's dying of cancer begging for her husband to snuff her, like to suddenly go into this tonal whiplash where it turns out the entire game was controlled by a Shiba Inu at a control console, like a TV control center. Like that wouldn't suddenly.
But
make the whole
again, these
game
are things after the gameplay experience.
Yeah, exactly. So this whole like millennial writing shit, where like everything needs to be like put down, and you only like it ironically, and let's just shit all over it because it's cool to shit on things. Like this has killed properties, dude.
Yeah. Now this echoes what you just said a little bit ago. And it's probably the perfect one to end the comments section on this with. It's by Aotori Hibiki from 2 days ago. He says, everyone has to be quippy, sarcastic, condescending, self-aggrandizing. In quotes, he's standing right behind me, isn't he?
No.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's right up there with what you were saying about everybody trying to do the Joss Whedon ripoff. What'd you say? It was Control-0 to reset this?
Yes.
Yep, there we go. And all right, I'm going to stop sharing mine because I believe Billy has something he wants to share.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready for that, Billy?
Heads are kind of bending the knee on the character. The main chick.
I saw this, yeah.
So, now, let's make this very clear. The game's still shit.
Yeah, the guys.
It's very obvious that they were told to not have a troglodyte as the main. Okay, now I will say this: with Xbox murdering every fucking company that doesn't make money, I think this company needs to make money, so they redesigned her. Look how fucking trans bullshit is in the original, and now they made her not that.
I know she's not even like super hot. She just looks like a decent looking
chick.
woman. Yeah.
Yeah, she. I mean, fuck. Look at this, man.
That's Freckled Jesus from Star Wars, isn't it?
Like no one needs a model, but Jesus, look.
I know that looks like a Jim Henson turd.
Dude, the first model, she would empty an inn if she walked in.
Holy fuck.
That is like Weimar level of like misogyny or whatever?
Misogyny?
No, you ever see that where they like, all the Family Guy thing, but they replace the elephant / ostrich hybrid with one of these people, and it was like God's or Moses is looking at the two animals, and he's like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh yes, yes, the meme.
Yeah.
My God, that's ugly, dude. It's like,
yeah, that was your main hero too.
And by the way, keep in mind, the fucking all the male animations when they showed it very clearly showed that you were never supposed to be able to create a character. You were supposed to play the troglodyte.
Yep.
Yeah, because the male characters had freaking female walking animations like they were fags.
Yeah. Sashaying.
Dude.
But I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
Well, they pulled a Sonic by listening to the fans, but I don't think it's going to save it because people actually liked Sonic and wanted it to look good.
Since we have Chris here, we've had like fucking 11 leaks from GTA 6 of clips, old gameplay.
Oh, nice.
Of a bunch of shit. The dude might have a build. Pretty sure he does on the game, but he's running it through like his crypto scan. However, the fucking leak this morning, dude, because a bunch of gooners paid this crypto scan to get this one, which was a nudist town. And it was a fucking nudist town.
They had to raise
their property value.
They had to raise his coin to what, 2 million to get this released.
There was fucking penises everywhere.
Oh,
saggy tits, normal tits.
That's my experience with nude beaches. Dude,
it's funny, man.
I went to a nude beach unintentionally once. I was going with this girl and she was teaching me to surf, and we were down in San Onofre area, and we got on the beach and there was this weird like yellow rope thing or whatever, but our car was on the other side of it, and we're like, oh, we can just step over the rope, and we're in the rope, and she's like, oh god, we're in the nude beach now. I'm like, how do you know? She's like, because everybody that you don't want to see naked is naked. And it was true. It was just a bunch of fat, gross, ugly people naked, and it was like I felt like averting I had like the horse, with the horse blinders with your hand.
Oh yeah.
I sent Frederick a fucking gif of like a chick with like an old lady with condoms over her eyes. God protect me from this world. But no, it was hilarious clip. I was laughing my ass off. I sent it to my fucking brother.
Yeah. So what do you think of, like, maybe this is just the super paranoid in me. What do you think of the leaker just being a marketing ploy?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know, because a lot of people are saying they lost like $2 billion in stock value and shit. But it's like, part of me is like, how are you this fucking incompetent? I mean, I get they like outsource their game to the Jeeps, and that's gonna guarantee you your shit's gonna
you just answered your own question there.
Yeah, 2,000 of them. I think it's like 2,000. It's like over half of the studio is now Indians, and just so happens to be this is the first game that's had. We're talking like this is major fucking leaks. This isn't.
Yeah, this is a full build.
2022 where it was just the kid got into the back end of like a where they send clips for glitches and stuff.
Yeah,
which is. You mean Indians as in or think you'll come again?
And you'll come again. No, that's the thing is, like, I don't think a lot of these greedy American corporations understand how important American business is from an honesty perspective, because outside of the United States, outside of this little bubble of like North America or whatever, like, business is really bad. They have no respect for intellectual property rights. They have no respect for any of this shit. And you remember when Trump put up those tariffs, there was a Chinese businessman who was brought to tears going, don't make it so I can't do business with Americans, because they're the only ones in this global fucking stage that actually are honest and buy the products and pay for them. You know,
well, they think pretty highly of us. Have they seen our scammers?
No, well, that's the thing. It's like, it's bad. Whatever America can muster for scamming and all that shit, it's like small potatoes compared to like basically India, which is like, 25 to 27% of the world's population. And
which is where I think most of my scam calls come from, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's an entire culture of theft and diarrhea and vandalism. And like,
well, that's why we had all the drivers. They don't care about life. That's why they fucking viciously run over people, and doesn't fucking phase them at all.
No, and they're sex
we
pests.
We seriously need to start like saving up tax money and sending it to India so they make more trains.
Yeah, the natural predator of the Indian is a train.
It's just going to control the population. The more trains there are, they seem to throw themselves up in front of the trains.
Thomas the Tank Engine was a horror movie.
What was that cutaway scene in Family Guy about him having just watched that documentary on fire trucks, and it shows a fire truck in a while hunting a predator?
Yeah.
The ambulances will have to wait their turn.
There's one with trains that's similar to that. Who could guess?
The Indians are just as fucking inbred as the Muslims.
Oh yeah.
Because they fucking marry first cousins and shit as well.
Well, there were studies, or I think it was Gavin McGinnis was the one that originally brought it up, and then I started looking into it myself. And the NHS, the National Health Service of Great Britain, has found that over 76% of all Pakistani immigrants and people, from India and stuff coming, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, that whole area, they're all pretty much the same, came in. Over 76% of those people are inbred, and that's where the NHS is getting overloaded because of all of the congenital diseases and stuff that are happening from people being inbred. Like, all of their tax money is going to supporting these vegetables that are coming out with like 8 arms and shit, and they're like, yeah,
so
they're all
many
fucked up.
So many diseases too. Like they throw their trash in the river.
Trash mountains.
Defecate on the beach.
If your family tree does not fork, you might be a redneck.
Suda, I mean, it used to have beautiful beaches, and then they just got invaded, and it's like junk all over the beach.
Yep. Well, that's everywhere they go. They throw their shit literally, and their garbage everywhere.
Yep.
Base camp. It's like the third creep.
And then you get into some areas like in Punjab where it's like the complete and total opposite. They got these gorgeous farmhouses, white stucco, these nice green fields, and they're raising cattle, which I don't think they're eating the cattle. I think it's just for dairy because they don't eat beef or whatever. But it's weird how you can. Well, then again, I guess India is a whole bunch of different countries. It's not just one country, right?
Well, so India has a lot of...
Their setup is very odd, from my understanding.
Has a lot of ethnic groups. Well, there's a lot of different ethnic groups there, but they all are... Seriously, dude, you could put 2 of them next to each other, and nobody could tell the difference. It's like asking a white person to tell the difference between a Korean and a Japanese person.
Base Camp had an interesting video on the One Civilization, and they covered a bunch of different interesting ideas and theories. And one of the things that they were pointing to in like India is that there is some interesting architectural and art during a certain period, but then it seems to just completely die out. And I think what happened there was that whatever has caused the modern situation in India, like, just took over, and whatever creativity that was there just got snuffed out.
I have a theory. I think that a bunch of Indians imported there.
I think it was the goblins that took them over, because they blame all of the British colonization and shit. Well, the British were hijacked by the goblins, the Red Shields, the Rothschilds, all that stuff. And everywhere you see like federal banking or like, the whole globalized banking systems and stuff, it's like tentacles coming out of the little goblin hovel. And they basically, every country that they've touched has turned to shit. And, let's blame the white people who had nothing to do with it.
So one of
I thought the Rothschilds were German. Am I mistaken there?
Rothschilds went all across Europe.
Yeah. So one of the things that they point out in the One Civilization is civilization started in Egypt, and then as Egypt failed, it moved into Mesopotamia, and then as that failed, then it moved. I believe it moved into Greek, and then Roman, and then it really didn't move out of Rome until England, and it's kind of like the. And then England started colonizing all these places, and that's when all of the art and quote unquote civilization started appearing all over the places, because England like went and colonized all of these places and brought all of civilization to all of these other places.
Yeah, well, Western civilization, the Occidental world, a lot of people don't understand like that all these anti-white, anti-European bullshit. What do you think the alternative is, folks? When you get rid of these people, look at the third world. That's what's coming. Look at South Africa. That's what's coming.
Well, they even go and point at like China and Japan and all of their really old stuff and everything. And most of this stuff was like done like either after England came and colonized a portion of things there, or it would. Like in some cases, like with China, there were certain things where they did do stuff, but a lot of their ancient stuff is made out of wood. So it's like tinker toys versus, like stone work. Like
Steel.
Rome has all these beautiful, massive stone columns and stone statues and such. And you don't see that except for where ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Greek, and then Roman stuff, and then the UK.
Mm-hmm.
The bummer is, if you look into the past of all these places, though, they used to like have like all this really cool culture and innovations in architecture and stuff, and then look what happened now. It's like it all got homogenized and dumbed down, and it's really a bummer. I mean, from playing Prince of Persia so much, it got me curious, and also some characters I was writing, I gave them both Persian and Indian heritage, so I did some digging and research. I'm like, wow, these places used to be so cool. What happened?
Oh yeah.
Well, they stagnated. They culturally stagnated. That happened. Like, remember when the Great Leap Forward there with, when Mao Zedong took over China, the first thing they did was they killed any intellectual.
Yep.
Anybody with glasses, anybody that was an educator, anybody that was smart, they freaking put them in the ground. So that's why their culture stagnated. And that happens continually across the entire world. Like, look at what's happening now. Look at all the demonization of straight white men we're seeing in our society now. Men aren't even going to college anymore.
Hey,
people are just dropping out.
Yeah, now all the chicks are stuck with the student loan debt.
Yeah, and it's useless. It's useless education. Like, what are these jobs? What are you getting with your degree?
I mean, it doesn't help that I don't like to play the generation war, but mostly from the boomers, some of the earlier Gen Xers were like, oh, if you're going to have a good career, you have to go to college. And what it was is some people wanted to do certain things, and in order to do so, that required college. So they went to college to get an education in that field, and they became successful. And then people went, oh, people going to college are successful. So go to college equals success. When really, and everybody was like, oh, you need to go to college. You better go to college. You better go to college, when that had nothing to do with what they were going to pursue.
Yeah.
And so now, then it became a status symbol. Oh, you got a college degree? Oh, right. Oh, you're impressive, and like I said, it became a status symbol because of this positive stigma that was attached to it needlessly. And someone who wants to do something in some field who needed no college, well, he got forced into college, or she got forced into college, or pressured, should I say, not forced. And then they get stuck with all this student debt and loans and everything. And then prices started going way up because it was in such demand. And then this is the part that really ticked me off. Back in the 90s, I was watching more and more job positions that were entry level or just a competent adult. That's all we need. Suddenly they were requiring college education just to get into that job position. And then there were people who have been in that position for years training the new kid who just got out of college, because this new kid's going to be their boss, and this new kid didn't know how to do anything. So the people who with no college education had to train them how to do it, so this kid could replace them or become their boss. And it was just utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I think the whole goal is to get people into debt slavery. And then they think that's normal, and then everybody ends up getting further and further into debt because that's just what you do because everybody else is doing it.
And then some politician can say, oh, we're going to wipe that debt. Vote for me.
Yep.
Yeah. God.
I do not like that. I'm someone who's paying a student loan off. And even I say, no, I cannot stand it when they say, oh, yeah, we're just going to forgive your whole loan. No, that money has to come from somewhere if you forgive it, which means you're just ripping off the taxpayers who did not accrue that debt. Stop it. My suggestion would be stop the interest, let them pay off the principal and be done with it, because the loans are predatory, no doubt.
Well, it's usury. The goblins came in.
There's no such thing as a free lunch, and people have forgotten that, and the politicians are saying, oh, it's free. No, it's taxpayer funded. And once you run out of the taxpayers that are funding it, then there's nobody to fund it anymore. There's no more money.
Well, so that brings up a point that really worries me is, So with AI and Indians coming in and taking everybody's jobs, or you got the illegal aliens coming in and taking jobs and stuff, all of these Americans who are becoming disenfranchised, plummeting deep into economic despair, barely even able to pay rent, and in some cases not even that, living in their cars and shit.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna be around to buy products? Like all these companies that have done this to their workers, who the fuck are you? Have no customers. You killed off your customers.
Yeah, well, I think that's what we're finding out right now is that people are spending less and less and less. And I think there was a Walmart, or I think was it Walmart or somebody else recently came out and said people aren't buying something or other. And I don't remember, but I thought it was so ridiculous. Soap. I think it was soap. People are no longer buying soap because they don't even have the money to afford soap.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a basic one.
Listen, they think they'll sell to China, not realizing China requires the U.S.
Yep.
Because we're the fucking #1 consumer capital of the world.
Not anymore. Not anymore. As soon as we're starting to see it, restaurants are disappearing, and there's something. It was like the porn index or whatever. When porn starts going down because nobody can even afford that shit anymore, we're in trouble. Another 10 years and it's pretty much curtains. I don't think a lot of people realize that. They think, life's been good.
Yeah, Readout says, wait, we were discussing the education system in the United States? Oh, joy. And he says, I'm a little miffed because I presently have 3-ish years of college education, but because of the pandemic, I had to jump between multiple colleges to piece together an academic resume. That sounds obnoxious. And after 3 years, all of the knowledge I've acquired relating to historical research and preservation, public speaking, and video production have come not from the majority of my required classes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't learn anything in school, man.
I learned more when I left school than during school. I mean, junior high school, that gave me the basis and all that. But I learned a lot more out of curiosity, especially with the internet coming out, which is what a double-edged sword the internet has been. I mean, when you want to learn stuff, all that information is right out there. But at the same time, how it's also wrecked us.
Yeah. Well, social media has destroyed our society.
Yeah.
We don't have a monoculture anymore.
Yep. Oh, yep. There's Tyrus for you.
Oh, look at that. They left the equals in. That was a bug in the arcade.
Which one was this?
This is the Genesis.
Yeah,
this is the first one for the Genesis.
Yeah, this isn't the original arcade. This is the Genesis port.
I just remember the top down.
Oh, this is Genesis?
Yeah, you can tell because Gilius has a gray axe instead of the golden axe.
What? I thought the game was called Golden Axe.
Yeah, so Golden Axe, when it was built, and I'm piecing this from...
Yeah, by the way, do you know if that logo actually says something, a translation, or is it... Or does it just say Golden Axe in Japanese?
Honestly, I'm going to have to ask somebody I know that can read it better. I can speak it, but my literacy is pretty low. But yeah, what I was going to say was, so Golden Axe, when it started, it was Axe Battler, aka Tariq, as he was later renamed. That's Conan. That was originally based off of Conan. Tyrus Flare was Red Sonja, and Gilius Thunderhead was actually the dwarves from Wagner's Ring of the Nibelung, and they're building this story where they had basically a Thulsa Doom-like character from the Conan the Barbarian movie. How he was like a snake worshiper and stuff, and he turned into a snake toward the end of the movie and all that weird shit.
Yeah.
Well, Death Adder. Death Adder is actually the name of a snake, and in when you meet him in the arcade, he's actually being formed by a bunch of snakes. They kind of overlook that in the arcade or in the Genesis version, but so all three characters have a personal gripe against this Thulsa Doom style snake worshipping cult leader, and the cult leader stole a golden axe. It's not it's A, because the dwarves are the ones that forge these magical, like super powerful weapons or whatever. And again, this is from the Wagner opera Ring of the Nibelung. Nibelung was the dwarves from the Scandinavian myth. And so like when you start the game, it's like Axe Battler's like, my parents were killed by Death Adder, and Tyrus Flair's like, my sister was killed, or I can't remember. And then with Gileas, he's like, my good friend Alex was killed to get the golden axe. So it's like there's a story there where they're like, they all kind of have, and basically when you select someone, everybody else dies. Like if you notice when you select somebody, the other guys are like, oh. That was kind of their narrative thing to be like, yeah, they didn't survive their prologues.
Yeah, well, there's the character select that we saw emulated in the show there in the trailer.
Oh, they did it well. That's the one thing that came out cool from that trailer. Is that little clip when they actually kind of replicated this? It looked really dope.
Yeah, do you want to see what the original version looked like?
There's the Conan.
Yeah, sure.
There's too many Somu Gloin.
It
almost looks like there should have been a fourth character that didn't make it in.
Yeah, there probably was. I mean, I know some of the other shit that they threw in, like Kronos and all that, was probably things they were considering. But
oh, that's why I finally figured out. I always thought like this was a successor to Gauntlet. Right, because it's the barbarian, the female swordsman, and the axe guy, and I think there was also a wizard in Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it went past. He was just saying my good friend Alex was also killed right in that word bubble there.
Yep.
Whoops. Well, I just wasted that by hitting the wrong button.
Everybody does.
Oops, sorry.
Shit.
Let me see something here.
Oh, I fucked it up.
I was looking for a button remap.
There you go. I think the art on the arcade looked better though, right?
Oh, it looked, yeah. Well, it was the Genesis one had to dumb down the color palette because the Genesis had shit for colors. I think it was like 24 colors or something. But yeah.
Yeah, this goes beyond the colors, like the actual artist. Like you look at the skeleton, it's not one of the most well drawn skeletons I've ever seen.
Yeah, let me bring it up. I got it. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, there we are. Golden Axe.
All right, I'm bringing you in.
I don't know if you can see anything.
Yeah, we see it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so this is the arcade version, but I'll show you the Japanese version. Can you hear the audio at all? Or?
No, we can't.
Is it? Hold on. Let me.
I think when you share, you have to click a checkbox to say share audio.
Yeah. There's a little toggle. I thought I did it, but I did. Hold on. What about? Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I just kept it low so that I could hear myself think. Okay, so this is that awful. Where are we? This is one of the best.
We can't hear it anymore because you lowered it again, right?
Oh shit! Well, I think it's because it's competing with background music.
Oh. Because we heard it when you brought it up and then it went away again.
Is it? Can you still hear it or?
No, not currently. But we could hear it when you asked at first, which is strange.
Right, I'll pump it up to loud levels. You can hear that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, this guy. Oh God, what was it? Hoffman recompiled or decompiled the Japanese arcade. Check this out. So this is what the Japanese saw when they got the arcade game. And the American version was a little bit dumbed down, or a little bit, but and he added Red Book audio. so the music is like orchestral.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna want to hear that.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Not yet.
Yes.
All right.
Reverse engineered.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. He did this to Shinobi as well. But oops, sorry, I just pressed the button.
Stop
There we
pressing
go.
buttons, Chris.
All right, so here is. See, look, Gilius has got the golden axe.
Ah, there you
Already.
go.
All right.
It's the same artwork, though, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit higher res. It's using scaling too. Look at the blood dripping off the letters and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I chose X Battler. What has happened?
He's an immigrant.
Alex is always getting beat up.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh no, man in blue speedo."
Yeah, but the sound effects, they got sued because when I kill this guy, think of Rambo. That's David Caruso screaming, "Oh God!"
That's cool.
David Caruso, isn't that the guy who played Horatio in?
Yes, yeah, he was in Rambo: First Blood.
That's such a good
Oh my
movie.
God, you're beating up a midget. Oh my God.
That's what they're there for.
Speaking of beating up a midget, did you guys catch the fight? Island Boy, one of the Island Boy twins.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
No, the Island Boys. I'm Island Boy. You hear the light? You know these guys.
Oh my God, he beat up a woman.
They're like tattooed, like full face tattoos.
Yeah, they look like snorks.
They're like they're trying to be famous. They're trying to do everything they can to get money and be famous, and it's not working.
So, Chris, is that a Jew?
What?
Is that a Jew?
Well,
what the
one of the
elf?
twins fought a midget yesterday and lost.
Oh gosh.
This is the part I just paused on in the one I'm playing, the console version. How do you charge like that, by the way?
Double tap. Oops.
Oh no, he beat up two peaceful immigrants.
Why is your mount like all pink like that? Is it shaven or?
It's the chicken leg from Altered Beast.
Nice.
Remember, kids, beat up a Jew a day, you get your health back.
Isn't he supposed to be a gnome?
Yeah, they're. Well, I think it's called them elves in the. But yeah, see, look at that. In the sign, it says Turtle Village.
I'm not digging the blue though. The blue on his shoes and loincloth is a little unnatural.
Are you supposed to be able to play with multiple people, right?
Yep, and the
yeah,
colors
you
are
need to
supposed
have your color. Yeah.
Yep, like Tyrus is red and white. Gilius is green. It's the red, green, and blue thing.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to represent player 1, 2, 3, 4. Was this a multiple player game? Like
yes. Yep, it's a 2-player game.
Okay,
well, yeah, at the arcade, I think you usually only have enough spots for 2 players.
Yep.
I mean, some games went crazy and added more. X-Men eventually had a double screen.
Oh yeah, they have the 6.
I think some of the Gauntlet games actually had 4 controllers, but it was like a more expensive console setup. I think.
Yeah, but they looked so good, dude.
What, your fucking blue orbs summon a nuke? Israel.
The Jew is stealing all the vases.
That's right.
That is pretty sweet when you unleash all that magic like that.
Look, watch out for the feminists.
I don't think those are the feminists, Frederick.
Well, they're attacking men, so they think they're.
You know, the best part about this is everybody's named after alcohol.
I think they can beat a man.
Yeah, the women are named after vodka.
Oh, I can respect that.
Oh my God! It's
She's
skeleton.
laughing at you.
It's
Beaver.
the White Knight. That's the skeleton.
It just reminded me of the
He's an ally.
Is his name Boner?
the African queens who the African women who helped with the slave
slavers?
industry.
What happens when you kick the green Jew? He's stealing food from the village. I saw that.
Well, in Golden Axe, the Revenge of Death Adder, they made him super fat. They gave him like a fat guy laugh. He's like,
Wait, so is this map supposed to be that you flew on a turtle all of a sudden to get to the other?
yeah,
area?
you want to cross the sea to the, and then once I go into the Fiend's Path, ooh, Sega. Right there.
Wait, where'd the turtle come from?
Yeah, well, I jumped onto the turtle's back at the end of the first level.
Oh. This dragon sucks.
I like the little sound effect there, though.
That's why this dragon wasn't allowed to have wings.
He was clipped.
Whoa. Yeah, they're...
Space laser.
No!
Great timing.
Wait, so is that what the magic was? It was just a Jewish space laser?
I mean, they are Jews. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the eye. It moves down there on the Genesis version. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. We're not going to make it move.
It just stares.
Yeah.
It stares catatonically, waiting for it to be over.
Big mustachio man.
Oh my God, a mostly peaceful immigrant.
He came out of the gate on that one. He was real anxious to die.
Now, wouldn't it be fun to run through these stages with Bimmy and Jimmy from Neon?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the White Knight.
Jewish space laser.
Oh, it won't let me get it.
You always got caught by the White Knight, Chris.
Yeah. Oh no, that time I got his gay friend.
Yeah, the Ooga Booga.
Cook him.
Jewish space laser.
What are you talking about? That's a doctor. You just killed a doctor.
Oh no! Wow, you can't
He's
even
here
charge
to
that.
get revenge on the feminists you killed.
Bonk, bonk.
Yeah, if you're all alone and it's just one-on-one, you can just slowly work on somebody and kill them. Like I've taken out bosses just doing that because it needs like additional distractions.
The more I see these guys like steal from you, the more anti-Semitic I'm getting.
But wait, I'm leveraging the Jewish space lasers to. Okay, so now I'm going on to the Fiend's Path. So this is that eagle I was giving the autistic shit about.
Yep.
So here we are, the beer garden.
Readout says bonk, bonk.
As long as he doesn't say honk honk, that's illegal in Canada.
Oh my God! You killed a future scientist.
And now he's killing an astronaut.
He's revoking their H-1B.
Also, where the fuck by the way? Oh, there it is.
Careful, they might call you racist. Watch out.
Yeah, that's what they're screaming when I kill them.
What?
Racist, no fascist.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, I'm not racist. There's only humans on this planet, so there's nobody I could be racist against.
I'm racist because I prefer NASCAR over Grand Prix.
Oh.
No, that skeleton made you suck his D.
That was a Carlos Mencia joke. He was playing a character in one of his skits in Mind of Mencia. And he said it was this Hindu guy running a convenience store, and somebody came in and called him the wrong thing, and he said, "You white people love to be racist, but the only races you can tell apart are Indianapolis and Daytona."
So that one fucking backwards swing is definitely a reference to Conan.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Well, I'm
breaking the law. I appreciate how we enhanced this game with modern times.
Dude. So where's all the sarcasm we saw in the trailer?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the woman carrying you through these caves?
How far
He's in the sky.
How far in the bottom of the barrel do you have to be like, all right, this random game?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
This was a huge hit at the arcades, man. Like sometimes you had to go and set your quarter up to claim a spot in line.
Yep.
Right,
These days, somebody would steal your quarter.
Jewish space laser.
That's called cultural enrichment there.
Yep. I don't need any.
Yeah, I can take the recipes. You know, I can make my own food with it.
I'm in Texas. I'm been debating doing the open carry swords thing for real.
Something about open carry swords. Oh, dude, that motherfucker just came out of the ground and beat my ass.
Do you want to rephrase that?
Look at that. He's got the speed
Ouch.
and the reach. There we go. That was rough.
You need this. You need that green guy.
Need food. Food.
No, not
Wario needs food badly.
Get that green guy back in here.
See,
So
look,
all those
this is the part.
dolphins?
The Fiend's path was a great eagle. We are taken across the skies to the castle. Now the final battle begins. That's it. Where's the forest? Where's all that shit they showed in the cartoon?
It was on the turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like all the scabby skin here?
I like turtles.
Oh, so you're definitely not getting to the final battle.
Ah,
Oh, he just fucking died.
Yep.
good thing he's got infinite
All right,
continues.
where's this quarters coming from, Chris?
It's from my special pouch.
I don't believe it. Yeah,
He's using a red quarter.
yeah, Jew giving quarters. Yeah.
It's my sheeny magic.
He tied a string to his quarter and he's pulling it back out each time.
Yeah, well, it's a red quarter. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, our future nuclear engineers.
By the power of racism.
Oh, shit.
The people in this world, they only taught this fucking dragon to shoot right in front of it.
Yeah.
It can't turn its neck. It had a rough night.
Look at that. You can't even charge them.
These were the quarter stealers, huh?
Yeah. This was the. You notice they took that move out of the console version. Like you actually can get through that on the console version.
You could charge them, Chris, but all they have is EBT cards.
Yeah, I'm surprised the knights aren't going, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey. Redskins, right?
Bonk, bonk.
See, look at the snakes. The snakes here are all forming Death Adder.
I thought there's snakes and Jews there, so you know.
Jesus. All right. See, look, they're forming him out of this pile of corpses, and you can see the.
That should have landed.
Yeah, it should.
Jewish space laser.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to mod this game now, so it's playing
Oof. You got more quarters, right?
Yeah, you got
more quarters.
Every time you hit the little goblin dudes or whatever the fuck they are.
Are they?
Yeah, but they gotta be like Mort from Family Guy. Oh God!
Man.
I mean, we can go even more fucked up with it. The blue bottles, we can add a text to it saying Gaza's tears.
Jewish space laser.
There's a missed opportunity with the sound when you hit the skeletons. They should have used the xylophone.
Boink. You can do it.
So who are those two guys? Like, is that the king and queen hanging by their feet?
Yep.
Are they still alive or no?
Yeah. In fact,
you have to rescue them.
But how long have they been like hanging upside down? Because like at a certain point, it's like all their blood's to their head.
Yeah, they're gonna pass out or something.
oh, look at it. Buddy just comes in. He's like, oh, you. Look at that. I'm stun locked from the beatdown, and then the other guy just kind of does the weapon first attack. Oh, and they just keep bringing in new skeletons. Oh, I was off by 1 frame. God, that's a hate crime right there.
Oh, that's okay. There's plenty of hate crimes we can throw right back at him.
The next one, the Legend of the
Golden
Golden
and he's off screen. Watch it. And
Was that the mild suggestive theme?
Hey, what kind of sexist shit is going on here? The queen is tied up by her hands, but he's fucking orchestrated to kill the king, by the way.
Well, if you tied the queen by her feet, her dress would cover the whole thing. And you'd see her panties. It would kind of be mildly suggestive as a theme.
So in the Genesis version, those 2 thrones there is actually another door, and it goes into a whole different level where you get to fight this green version of Death Adder called Deathbringer. So the console version. Oh, hey, here's the joke ending.
Are we in the arcade?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're getting out of the game.
Ah!
Chris, watch out. Do something.
And the game is called Great Axe instead of Golden Axe.
Wow.
Yeah, and see all the video game doi doi eru and like all that stuff. This was in Japan. They had a policy where people couldn't use their real names in credits because of fear of getting poached.
Yeah.
So
They started with
they have
Nintendo, I think, right? Or was it prior to them?
I think it was the original NES that kind of did push that, but it was like all these weird, stupid like it's like weird, stupid like doi doi. Okay. But yeah, that's. Oh, what did I get for a grade? In Sache. I don't know what that is.
F.
Oh, a C. I got a C. Oh.
All right. Well, by the way, guys.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
Herman says, I'm going to narc you guys out for doing hate crimes.
Hey,
so, Wrangler, your clips are echoing, and I was hesitating to tell you because it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I hear it too, and I don't know why. But it might be because, believe it or not, I think it's because of the loop going on with the game sound coming through.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it must be piping through that. I could see it.
But I don't mind because I agree. It sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I was hesitating to even mention it.
Man. And
it's got just a little bit of that reverb.
Yeah. Hello. No, so
Sunday.
Oh yeah. No, so Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder is the proper sequel to Golden Axe, but it never came to a home console. And basically what we got was Golden Axe 2 and Golden Axe 3. Golden Axe 2 is kind of a pale and shadow of its former self. And Golden Axe 3 was so terrible that Sega of America outwardly rejected them from so basically this game was just basically a ROM hack of Golden Axe 1 from the arcade. They just tweaked the sprites slightly, and it was to me it doesn't even look as good as the first.
All right, so this is probably the clothing version they were emulating in the in that crap cartoon trailer, because see, she's got the
loincloth.
Yeah.
But it's red instead of white. Like in the cartoon, they made it white like the first game.
Yeah, but it's her time of the month now, Chris. That's why.
So, and then here's the shit game.
They didn't have tampons back then, Chris. You gotta keep that in mind.
There's like a gerbil up there or something.
What?
They like the wool from a sheep have these like perfectly cut out like fist-sized holes in their coats. And it's like, what's that for? Nothing. It's my time of the month. Sorry, I'm grossing myself out. All right, so I just killed chat. Everybody went mute, and
no, I was just staring at the art. I think I've done penciling, Wrangler. I'll take a photo, a snapshot, and send it to you. I'll have a close look and to make sure everything's there.
Alrighty.
But I think it's close to it. We'll get started on the inking as soon as I got your approval, of course.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a straight up approved right off the rip, because for the most part, I've seen what you're doing and I've been happy with it.
Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, do that. I'm happy with it. Like, it's got a lot of detail with the cars and the shop, and it's got good balance of black and white. You don't see it all right now because a lot of the dark spots are marked XXX, because you don't want to like pencil in all the darkness, because You're just gonna put a lot of lead for nothing, as you're gonna put ink over it later.
Yeah. Oh, it's looking pretty sweet, man.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I can zoom in a little bit too.
Zoom and enhance.
Let me.
Oh, you even got the steel drum behind the door.
Yeah. So these are the things we talked about last week. You know, I made sure there's more details. I want to put a rug under his feet, the teenager, when he's coming in, just like because it looks a little bit empty where he's at on the floor. There'll be like a rug or two on the way in. And, one of those rubber mats as you go into a shop.
Yeah.
And, so you got spotlights in the street. So there's going to be like a little bit of light and darkness behind it.
Oh, in the parking lot there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a snapshot and so you can have a closer look.
Because it's actually a gravel parking lot out there. He's not right on a direct road.
Gravel.
Yeah, that's a detail that's not needed. But right outside there is parking lot. You don't see road directly outside.
What? I gotta draw 3,000 rocks now?
Oh, son of a!
No. It's a bunch of trees. I'll send you a picture of exactly what's. Just kidding. No, the fact that it's nighttime, you wouldn't even see any of that anyway. Really, it's just outside.
Well, I had little rain puddles where his sun is coming in, like from the outside. So I don't know if it's raining or not, but I could figure like a couple of little puddles might add some.
A couple puddles here and there. It doesn't even have to be a rainy day for that to be happening.
Exactly, right? Because the ground's going to be a little bit
It
uneven.
makes sense because there's probably some ruts out there.
Yeah. If Corey Barton comes in, I got something for him to look at here.
Babes.
Actually, maybe this will bring him in.
Yeah.
It's a bit. I shouldn't be drawing the nipples, but like you got to know where they are.
Say his name 3 times in a row.
Herman says 2,500 rocks will be fine.
Thank you, Herman. Thank you. See how it is easy for a writer to put 2,500 rocks into reality, whereas an artist has to draw like 50,000 lines. You have it easy, writers.
Sega.
Man, God, I miss when games were like this.
Dude, that's why I'm still playing old school Nintendo games.
Space Harrier?
Even on my Steam Deck, I'm like always like retro. I played Alien versus Predator. It sucked.
Yeah.
What, the beat 'em up one?
Yes.
The arcade?
Yes, it's so bad.
I used to dump so many quarters into that. I used to sit there and just plow through a whole bunch of aliens. Is it lore accurate? Absolutely not.
No.
But I used to enjoy the heck out of it.
It's basically Double
Ever
Dragon,
play this one?
But Predator. No, I have not, but I've seen it before.
Aliens versus there's like 6 different games called Aliens versus
That one
Predator.
you could play all 3. You could play Marines, Alien, or Predator.
Yep.
Which one of the series is the one that actually added analogs for the movement?
Analog movement?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
analog?
the one that basically popularized using analogs for the movement instead of the D-pad.
Oh, you mean the analog stick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh.
Nerds.
Remember when the Sony had their really disturbing commercials for the PlayStation 3?
Remember when Sony also had a commercial for PlayStation 2 basically telling you will never own any of your games? What?
Yeah, I think they like somehow like the theater kids, this is what the generation where they took over.
Dude, this is not too far off like from the Nintendo advertising. Like remember Zelda? They had rap.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, the PS9.
And rap to sell Zelda.
Oh yeah, The Legend of Zelda, and it's really,
really
rad.
rad.
The creatures from Ganon are really,
Really
bad.
bad.
With Octorats and Tectonics and Levers too. Oh, wiki. Awesome.
You won't even
Intense.
own your games.
Yeah, this is where like they're saying that the PlayStation 9 will become some type of like electrical hallucinogen.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy's just tripping his balls right now. Like everybody else that's watching this is not seeing an octopus; they're just seeing a tweaker out in the middle of the street doing weird
Also,
shit.
by the way,
Yeah, right.
worst video game ever.
You're gonna be homeless on the side of the street, but you're gonna be tripping balls with your PS9.
Yeah, let's keep in mind with this PS9 in this commercial, that's one of the worst video games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No cohesion.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, what am I looking at here? Man, I don't know. Gaming has definitely taken a turn for the worse, though. Where like you can see where the infection, like that's a good thing about this is it gives you a historical timeline and it shows you where the infection began.
Well, speaking of infections and a turn for the worse, it's time for wrap up.
Oh, okay.
Raven.
Oh gosh, I was not ready. Legend of Shalar should be back available on Amazon by Maji Nell.
I believe it is. I checked it the other day.
Cool. Go buy her book.
Chris.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. I got fisted by a company after 12 years of working for it, so I don't know where my finances are at the moment. But I'm hoping.
What happened to him?
Uh-oh.
Did we lose him?
Looks like it.
Well, speaking of, Frederick.
Heyo. Retell number 1 is being shipped right now out of Critical Blast. So if you backed it, ordered it, you are going to get your copy soon in your hands. I hope you like it. I'm looking forward to hearing people's feedback. In the meantime, if you don't know what Retell is, you can always check out retellcomic.com. I am currently working on issue number 2, and it's going to be like twice as good as the first one. I'm already tripping balls working on the first couple of pages. So you can also follow me on my channel on YouTube by my namesake, Frédéric Guimont. We've got a show tomorrow at 8 called Proof of Comics, where we will be hosting Bat Sauce. And he's going to be talking about his book that's coin-joined with Von Coleman, who we had on last week.
Are you going to correct him, Billy? I thought you were going to tell him it was butt sauce.
Yeah, it is butt sauce. Please get it right.
Check that out tomorrow at 8 on my channel.
And Chris, again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I tried to close out of or stop sharing, and it like kicked me out of StreamYard. That was weird. But yeah, I'm actually
breast.
What's up?
He's still not looking at her breast.
Well, I'm looking at the bun in her oven, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with Infinitale Chronicles due to financial issues, but I think I'm going to start with getting the stories out in prose book form. At least I'll be able to get that out before I run out of funds, and I'll have basically the entire series written in prose. And if and when I get back into a financial situation where I'm able to actually do comics again, I'll be able to continue where I left off. And Nerium, my artist, has been absolutely amazing during all this, and she's 100% like on board for whatever happens with this. So yeah, I'm hoping to at least get those prose books out.
All right, yeah, definitely keep us updated on that because we're going to show the hell out of them.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Frequency.
You can find my books on Amazon, Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. Just go to Amazon, type in Bad Kitty Frequency Studios, and they'll pop right up. You can also check out my Twitter at Frequency Studios. Just drop the first E and it'll show right up. You'll know you're there because you'll see Haley and Elizabeth all over the place on that. And yep, and Frederick already mentioned tomorrow we'll be there for Proof of Comics with, you want to say it, Billy? Line with Bat Sauce. I was trying to get you to say butt sauce, but oh well. But yeah, we'll be over there tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So come join us, hang out, and we'll check out another comic. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. If you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time, and God bless.
God bless everyone.
Will you think we'll get a remake of the Golden Axe show? It'd actually be good. No.
No, you have an episode called The Golden Shower.
No. I'm so glad I wasn't taking a sip of my drink when you said that.
Jewish space lasers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Au revoir.